Hey everyone, this is Rockman. This is Ratmus, right?
Yep.
Do not adjust your CRT television sets.
Should I select Ratmus too, or does it not even matter?
To Rockman, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I want to do Ratmus. This Rockman should never be playing this game.
It's like friends.
Except if you looked, you would see that I totally had a save file where I beat it. Somebody's talking gibberish over here.
Creepy.
Where's Doom? We need him to, tell us how the volume is.
Sounds like a bitch.
Are you gonna have to watch this again when you start your file? So.
I thought that was me starting my file.
Clearly it's not. What do you mean you don't have to look at the checklist song? So wherever you point, that's going to be where it considers to be the middle of the screen. So point wherever you think the middle of the screen should be for you in your heart.
And heart of hearts.
And you can always redo that. Yeah, this way you won't conflict with my wonderful save file and my new adventure. So let's just do the checklist command. Oh shit, that's not the right one. So we gotta do 100% SS is what I made it.
Just the Ratmus.
Just the Ratmus, everybody. Cutscene. This is a different cutscene, right?
They're all cutscenes.
Let's ask Doom how the volume is, so he's not watching this shit.
Ask him what he ate for breakfast.
Oh, I'll ask him.
I bet the thing has cute toes.
I bet it has cute poison. Speak up, Ratmus. Can chat hear you?
No!
Can anyone watching this past broadcast hear Ratmus?
Nintendo Presents was like a movie.
It's like a real-life video game.
What a movie.
Legend of
Groose.
Exactly. Skyward Groose.
Skyward Sword's a euphemism for, wrecked penis, everybody.
Ratmus just said, the quiet part out loud or something.
That's a special duck. In the loft wing.
What does Quack have to say about it? Alright, so let's get some disclaimers out of the way. First of all, I realize that Ratmus, does have to finish Mega Man 10. We will finish Mega Man 10 at some point, okay? I know you guys on YouTube are pissed.
Shit, Dacha Boo Helic.
I turned up the Dasha Boosh. Yes, if you're watching Mega Man on YouTube,
You just can't get enough.
and you just can't get enough, then you're pissed that Ratmus hasn't finished Mega Man 10 yet, but you'll do it eventually, alright? We're starting this today, because we have to. Alright, now, here's the other thing, is that I streamed Skyward Sword twice on my channel back in 2014 and 15, and I was told in no uncertain terms by some people who shall remain co-doom in Song of Luxray that I, Rockman, should never stream Twilight Princess ever again. But they didn't say anything about Ratmus, right?
Yeah. We say Ratmus. Oh shit.
You just ruined Resave for Doom.
Nothing can do that.
Yeah, Skyward Sword HD came out, and, Song bought it, she played it. And then finally what happened was recently I was watching somebody play it blind on YouTube. And then Song and I were watching somebody else play it blind on YouTube. And, it got me interested, like, you know what? Should I play Skyward Sword HD privately for Song? I asked her to send me her copy, and she did. I played it privately for Song, and then I said, this is the one time we're going to have Skyward Sword HD here. I'm going to give Ratmus the opportunity. I was like, Ratmus, do you want to stream Skyward Sword HD? Yes or no? It's completely your decision. Ratmus said, hell yes! That's what you said, right?
Yes.
That is why this is happening. And by the way, my 2 playthroughs of Skyward Sword are no longer on my YouTube channel. They are so old and so terrible. I took them off my YouTube channel. Nobody can see it. But you can still see the highlights. They are still on my YouTube channel. Highlights in quotation marks.
Yes.
But yes, I famously have a hate/love/mainly hate relationship with this game. This game ruined my life. When I first played it, it screwed me over. It made me angry and pissed off. And it ruined the game for me forever. Now, some people love this game, like Song, so I can't say bad things about it. But I'm just talking about my personal opinions and experiences with this game.
The fuck is this?
Ratmus and I played this game for the first time together when it came out. We switched off, and we both had this... I mean, you talk about your experience, Ratmus, just briefly, of like, did you hate the game the first time you played it?
The controls were very difficult. There was a lot of issues. I don't know if I'd say I hated it, but there were definitely issues, especially controls, especially trying to play the game as it's intended, where Link is left-handed, because that's how he, is and should always be. And I can't even do that with this because the way the Joy-Cons are designed.
Oh yeah, that's what I totally meant to say, was I totally love this game because, that's fancy.
Probably the best thing that came out of this game in existence.
It's the only good thing that came out of this game's existence, is me accidentally flirting with Song, and somehow
And this
getting
over here is Iceman, because I hope he gets throat cancer and dies. I mean, what?
Whoa, too soon.
So I was talking about the character, because that's what happened. Spoilers.
Have you even seen the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, good. But thanks.
So that's why I know what happens.
Did you also know that I'm, watching the Knight Rider 2008 reboot, and Val Kilmer is the voice of Kid?
Yeah, I remember that too, and I'm like,
So
he's got a long career of voice acting ahead of him.
He's got a long career of, being an AI voice. Please.
I'd like to hear about how you modeled yourself after Legolas. Olaf's an island that's floated here for thousands of years, and we like to poop on those below us.
Let's not talk about, how this relates to Tears of the Kingdom, if it does at all.
Let's talk about the proletariat and how they like pooping.
Sure. Not what I thought we were going to talk about this stream. But yeah, as I was explaining to Ratmus when I played in 100% of this HD version off stream, I was like, for the first half of the game, I was very impressed with the controls, and I was like, these are much improved. They work a lot better. They don't work 100% of the time, but it's much better. I was having a good time, and then for some reason, I don't know what it was in the second half of the game. I don't know if it got harder, if I got more complacent, or if maybe I was stupid and I wasn't recalibrating enough, but I had a lot more trouble in the second half of the game with the controls and the sword specifically. So I don't know what Ratmus' experience with this game is going to be. He tested it out a little bit and ran around, and he mainly did the sword practice, and I don't know how it went. So yeah, if Ratmus is the one playing and streaming this game, hopefully he can 100% it without me even having to touch the controllers, because this is Ratmus Plays Skyward Sword. This is not Rockman and Ratmus. We are not supposed to switch off.
There's no ampersand in the title.
Hopefully he will not have, so much trouble that I will have to take over.
This is the thumbnail, right?
Because if I ever take the controls, then I will be breaking the oral contract that I made with Song and doomed to never stream this game ever again.
Just have to turn off the screen capturing.
Yeah, sure. I'll turn it upside down. I'll make it mirrored so that Link is the right-handed or whatever. The right correct left-handed. But yeah, I don't think Ratmus is going to spend this entire playthrough yelling and swearing and pissing all over this game.
Just pissing.
But, if he wants to, that's his prerogative, is what I'm trying to say.
What do you mean a bird?
A new adventure.
A nude adventure, oh god.
A fully nude adventure. Don't worry, there's no cam. And this is, of course, a speed run. And by that I mean Ratmus, can stream like once every 2 weeks for a few hours at best. So this game is going to take a long, long, long time. It may even take till the end of this fucking year to finish this game for Ratmus, unfortunately or fortunately. Like I was going to say, Ratmus, what are you going to play for Halloween? Because traditionally you've done a Resident Evil or a Silent Hill. Are you going to do another Resident Evil game? Are you going to do another Silent Hill game? Or are we not going to have time for any of that? And is Skyward Sword going to be the spooky, scary game that you're still streaming in October?
Pumpkins.
Just ignoring him?
I thought that was an option.
It's not.
So look, since you're here, what's the difference between like the, like brown-haired elves and the white-haired elves in Lord of the Rings?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Ratmus. She says she's gonna break out the whatever you call the simulacron or whatever, and just start telling us all the lore.
Because I want to know why Horwell has to learn his white hair.
So, meanwhile, about the controls. Yes, for the time being, Ratmus is playing this game with 2 Joy-Cons in his left and right hand normally with full motion controls. I think that's the way he should play most of the game. That's the way I played at least 90% of this game, and I didn't have much of a problem except for certain things. But, like I said, it is up to Ratmus. He could switch it up if he chooses.
Just like, I gotta go.
Ratmus will be getting 100%, and I will be following along, telling him what to do and when, and doing the checklist. But other than that, this is Ratmus's playthrough, so he's going to do it how he wants to do it.
Should be able to climb up over there and be peeping.
Hey Doom, welcome. How's it going? I basically went through the whole spiel about how I'm not supposed to stream this game ever. I made an oral contract with you and Song, but this is Ratmus, and I have no control over Ratmus, right, Ratmus?
Yes. And I don't have control over myself either. You gotta move.
And while you're at it, just sue Ben Affleck for literally no reason. Since Song is BRB, I'll tell the wonderful story of how, like, when Song's brother was playing this game, he would love to throw these cats off the cliff, and he had no idea that they actually fly back up using their ears. He thought he was killing them every time, and he was pissed to find out that he wasn't.
As he should be. I don't understand you trying to kill the cat, but yourself, holy shit, dude.
How's it going, Doom? Do you have any questions for Ratmus or how he's going to play this game?
Climbed up here. Where am I supposed to go?
I think he wanted you to get the cat, right? So get the cat and bring it back to the guy.
Back to him. Don't try to drown it.
Don't try to throw it off a cliff. I mean, you could if you want to.
Just did.
Yes, when I played this game off stream, I used the Joy-Cons and motion controls for pretty much the entire game, except for a few mini games where I switched it off. That is how I suggest to Ratmus that he plays the game. He's playing right now with motion controls and Joy-Cons. But if he feels like he wants to change it, that's up to him. But I found in the first half of the game, I found the motion controls to be working really well. In the second half of the game, they started not to work very well and made me upset. I don't know what it was, if the difficulty was just ramped up, or maybe I was being stupid and I didn't recalibrate enough. But one thing that is indisputable is that the motion controls in this game work way better than they do in the original version of the game. Now, do they work perfectly? No. Do they work better? Yes.
Saving saves lives.
And I just could not wrap my head around how they want you to, like, if you turn off the motion controls, how they want you to use the sword is by flicking the right control stick in various directions. And I just couldn't, I was like, that is terrible. There's no way I'm doing this.
she have a British accent like in, you know,
And I think
Wild?
Song was the same way. When Song tried this game, she tried the sword with and without the motion controls, and she was just like, no, absolutely not. You have to, for better or worse, you have to have the motion controls to control the sword. Now, from what I understand, Salsa is playing this game with no motion controls whatsoever with a pro controller. I still haven't watched any of his first stream, and I don't think he's done a second stream. I don't know how he can do that, to be honest, but that's him. And yeah, Song preferred flying without motion controls. I preferred flying with motion controls. Ratmus kind of had trouble, and he was like, we'll see, so...
Is she a liar or what?
Like, I was telling Zoda last night, I immediately turned off the motion controls for Pumpkin Pull and Fun Fun Island, and without motion controls, those worked very quickly and very easily without motion controls. I didn't find that the motion controls for flying to be tiring. Normally you just point to where you want to go. There's very little flapping that needs to be done. Now, also, when I was playing this off-stream for Song, I didn't use the strategy guide at all, because between the checklist and my knowledge and Song's knowledge, I didn't really need it. But since Ratmus is the one playing and I need something to do, I need to be the guiding person, I did take out the strategy guide for the first time in a while. It's funny how in this page where it's talking about dialogue choices for the first time, it says, say what you feel, Ratmus. I didn't even see what you picked. What did you say?
I said, great.
Okay, you didn't say nice costume.
Does her dad puke up, you know, pellets of the food he eats like regular owls?
Anyways, I don't think Doom is ever going to be streaming this game, so... Yes, Kooky Who should always be a dialogue option, of course.
Calm down, bitch.
I know Zoda was specifically telling me last night that he was looking forward to watching a playthrough of this game. So where the hell is he? I'm sure he'll be here when he can.
Special connection. It's quite sexual, you see.
And just like I promised, we will be doing an unboxing, although it's not even in a box, it's in a plastic sleeve.
Unbagging.
Plastic bag unbagging of the Sonic the Hedgehog mystery keychain or whatever the fuck it is.
Or is like, hey, my grandma fucked an owl, look at me, I'm perfect.
Look at me, I have no chromosomal damage whatsoever.
I don't have any nipples. When they first met, it was a great meet cute. I mean, what? The boy just hopped on his bird and started humping.
Yes, and
All the shocked, you know, gasps of horror. It's like music to my ears, motherfucker.
right here I'm holding in my hand the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for Wii, and basically you can just throw this version in the garbage.
I swear it's got a magic meter on the back.
Isn't that Twilight Princess, not Skyward Sword?
Skyward Sword, isn't it? Sorry. I was looking at that.
I'm holding in my hand a copy of Twilight Princess for the Wii, which has a magic meter on the back, I assume. That's this, right?
Yes. Great beta version.
Why didn't they get Ratmus to write the story for this game? I mean, not that this game's story is bad, but speaking of Ratmus stories...
Instead of Fee, it'd be Risei in the Master Sword, right? She call you, senpai all the fucking time. Just squeeze in a little practice.
So I know Song and Doom know that Ratmus wrote a bunch of stories about various Zelda games when I was playing through them in 2009. Ratmus wrote stories about Zelda 1, 2, A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. And so Ratmus wrote funny stories about all those games but never wrote one about Skyward Sword because Skyward Sword did not exist back then. So there is no funny Ratmus story about Skyward Sword, sadly, because boy, we wish there was. In fact, I'm opening up the one about Twilight Princess right now and scrolling down to the end where it says, well, that is basically the end. This was great playing the Zelda games again and stuff. Twilight Princess is a fun experience on the Wii and a damn good game. When will we get another Zelda game? Damn it, question mark.
And damn it, we damned it.
Be careful what you wish for, Ratmus. Yes, Doom doesn't have to read it because he's living it right now.
That's almost, murder, bitch. This is very odd.
Come on, it was nothing but totally innocent manslaughter.
Yes. It's almost as if someone, kidnapped and beat the shit out of your loft wing so you couldn't be part of that ceremony. Chirp would have loved this game because you get to fight a horde. Spoilers. You're all about your bird.
Who the fuck is Chirpizard?
Shit. Make a run for the border, son.
Holmes.
Instructor Ho. Explain the situation to him. Not that Jersey Shore guy, if you know what I'm saying.
Chirp came into chat right now, we'd just do that command and not even notice or make any kind of comment whatsoever, right, Bryce?
Yes. Very well. I'll explain the situation.
Doom's favorite hobby is watching stream VODs from 2014 and hearing people say things like, oh, I might miss Chirp's stream, but that's okay. There'll always be another Chirp stream. That was a common thing that we used to say back then, right?
Yes. It's a great place we could just explore. We got stamina. It's a one-time
Shake
thing.
those Joy-Cons, Ratmus. I can't do that in Twilight Princess to climb faster.
What are you doing, Elvis? Time for a trim, Elvis.
No.
What the fuck do you know about that, Doom? You've never played Breath of the Wild?
Summon me, what am I, fucking Esper?
You're going to say something even more offensive.
Slut.
Is it any wonder why this chick doesn't have a boyfriend?
Yes. Stop being such a bitch. Let's play. I think other people have streamed it, but it's like I don't remember them doing it either.
Song claims to have streamed this game, but I don't even remember that. I remember Song streaming.
I've been drowned myself.
Look at that duck. Quack loves it. Are you gonna collect, Raru's bathwater and sell it?
Yes. 20 rupees.
She was the only one who used a checklist, like a normal person, right?
Bitch, let me in.
You know, say things like, bitch, I love you, but now you're gonna die.
Tell me where you are, bitch.
Tell me where you are, Josh, you bitch.
People locking their fucking doors so you can't just go in through their underpants. What the fuck kind of place is this?
You really shouldn't go through people's cupboards, looking for their underpants, except Zelda, of course, she's into that.
I have to rummage through my own damn underpants. Where are my underpants? Oh shit.
There's literally nothing useful in there. His toad stole them.
Wowee!
Write a diary. Nice man.
I'm still wandering around. Are you, Ratmus? This is supposed to be a speed run. Go to the fucking plaza. I wish it was the Czech Plaza, but that place is dead.
This is his fucking room.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find out, in a few weeks that Ratmus playing this was a horrible mistake.
Where's the plaza up here?
Just remember to bonk in the trees and get bugs like that kid wants.
How do you roll?
Tuck and roll. Hit the left Joy-Con, maybe?
Okay.
Damn it.
Whoa! I just want the money, kid.
Just rolled right off the fucking edge. Will this ever amount to anything? What the fuck is this? And yes, whenever you enter someone's house for the first time and then leave, then their name will appear on their door and their map. So you'll always know who the fuck they were.
And if I don't talk to him,
Especially if you don't talk to them.
because I rummaged through their mail.
Yes.
Are you pooping?
Because if you're pooping, you have to tell me.
Well, Pippin was a
And
bitch.
you know, another thing that's crazy is I think in the original version, whenever you talk to somebody in their dialogue box, it doesn't have their name on. Like, it wouldn't say Stritch right here. But in this version, it does. And that's way better. Everybody's favorite theme, right?
He's got the best character arc in any, Zelda story, right?
In any video game, period. So if this is Goose and that other guy's Iceman, then who are these fucks?
I don't remember the original movie well enough. Just do charity for wimps. May stop looking up my nose. Clearly, we have to insult his hair, right? Nice hair, dickwad.
What are you talking about? I thought you were being 100% genuine and saying nice hair, dude. I really like it.
Shit, the finger.
It's the best pompadour I've ever seen this side of Conan O'Brien.
Zill's gonna be my wife, sucker. With these big hands, you know what else is big on my body? My pompadour.
And your nose.
Whoa. I was just telling Maverick to shut the fuck up.
I was just telling Maverick that I don't like that look. He's like, it's the only look I've got, because he won't shut up about it.
You like a finger in your face.
Just like Mick Jagger over here. So at what point of this stream are we doing this unboxing?
It's a good question.
When you get your Loftwing, right?
Sure. This finger's loaded, motherfucker.
Like a loaded baked potato.
It's like, oh, baked potatoes, those take me back.
The air coming out of his nose means that he got an erection, right?
Yes.
And
a skyward sword, if you will.
If you guys watched last night's Who's Line, which I'm sure you didn't, you would, know the phrase boing, which was a running gag in that episode. Spoilers.
hate to say it, but damn, he's got a great ass.
I mean, I love to say it.
I'll fly around Skyloft and start shouting obscenities. I take that too. I gotta watch it.
Where it's talking about the practice sword, it says, there's no sword like your first. Literally the first sword in the first Zelda game and the first game in the timeline ever. At least as far as I understand the timeline, but who knows after what the fuck Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom did to said timeline.
You know how to read, right?
You know how to take a dump, right?
Do I?
Damn it, gotta reload that area.
I was hoping the cutscene reloaded it.
You're hoping to run out of stamina and see what happens.
See if I get a warning.
See if you get a cutscene for running out of stamina and get that out of the way.
At the one, like, apple orchard I go to with my girlfriend, I think, like, it's only there on the weekends sometimes, but it's like a potato tent where they, like, you know, do baked potatoes.
They just roast fucking potatoes outside? What is this, Japan?
It was... not sweet potatoes, if you know what I'm saying. You know, like, I was looking at Season 3 stuff for the Parker Lewis. Basically, like, if I'm lucky, I can find... Because I think that auction I showed you ended...
Like I said, I don't think I can even play those DVDs.
Yeah, like, I don't think those Blu-rays can be played easily.
You know what, though? If you send it to DK, he can rip them.
Yeah, like, you'd have to do something like that. You know, it's like, or like that one DVD place. And I looked at it, it's like, oh, it's $64. That's expensive. And then I looked at it further. They want $60 for shipping on top of that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, it's $64 with shipping is steep, but, like, okay, you got something very rare. But, like, at $120, like, fuck you.
We paid like $212 something for that Knight Rider.
Jesus. And, like, if I could get that, like, the Blu-ray thing for, like, $50, you know, maybe that would be worth it, but nothing else. Better go in there. Time to show off some motion controls.
Oh, God.
Good thing I practiced this, right?
Good thing.
Don't want to get some sword practice in. Hold your sword up to the sky, swing it around to impress women. You came to the right place. It's in the back room where I keep the dead bodies.
In the back room smoking? What does he think he is, the brick? Hey Zoda, how's it going?
You were prophesized to show up. We just got a sword.
There's no sword like your first, says the strategy guide. Ratmus is using motion control sword for the first time ever, except not, because, like you said, he already practiced this off stream.
That gear. So what is it to line your thing? Just hit Y with this in the center?
Yes. You don't even have to pause it, I think. You gotta thrust it.
Like that, bitch?
This ain't your grandfather's holy Jesus. Ratmus has got the hang of the controls now. The other thing, Doom, is when Ratmus was practicing this off stream and he switched to the non-motion controls, like he couldn't even fucking do the spin attack.
Now, like I would do the left to right, or did it want you to circle it? Because
I don't know
looked like
what it was
left to
talking about.
right.
Yeah, it said like press the control stick left, right, left, and it never worked. So I don't know what the fuck. It seems like Ratmus is doing just fine right now, so. But then, of course, when you get to your first Deku Baba, all bets are off. Exactly.
Just what my grandpa did say to me.
Sure. Didn't he also tell you to always, bet it all on craps? What are you doing, son?
What? I guess. Want to follow jams? Well, I guess that's allowed. Just attack the fucking door.
Just slice the door open rather than opening it.
I had breakfast with a friend of mine. We were talking like for 20 minutes about Blitzball.
Ratmus, do you ever talk... Doom, do you ever talk about Blitzball with Skyblazer? No, he does not.
So, clearly you don't have a deep friendship then. Seems like good. That's what friendship is. I want to be alone. It's because like we would do Stu, like basically it was so freaking easy, like trying to put every opponent to sleep.
I mean, if I could list all the stupid conversations that Ratmus and his friend have had, it'd be a crazy list.
You should stream next, dude.
I guess we know what Doom's streaming next. Final Fantasy X 100% Blitzball run.
I told my friend, like, I don't know why the fuck I bothered to get my team to level 99 in that.
Oh, I know why you did.
So that Wedge could be the best goalie because I got Nimrook, just so I could bench him so he'd be the best. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? That this makes perfect sense.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ratmus, but it makes perfect sense.
This old shit.
Hi, Ratmus.
Cookie?
By the way, that's me. Better go in her door and then exit so we know.
And, play the, game where you shout rape the loudest with, a good old friend. This skank.
That's Wina, apparently.
I got some advice for you. Why not buy a fucking vow?
Does Cookie have a father, is what I, asked Song at one point. She's like, of course she does.
It's like Huey, Dewey, and Louie. It's just the mom slept around so much no one knows.
I'm sure that's what it is. But
Time to do this slowly.
slice his fucking head off and it falls below the clouds and then you have a quickening.
Yes. I was thinking about Highlander the other day. Like, imagine like World War II. There's like some, great battle, and there's just like two immortals on opposing sides, but they're like nowhere near each other. Like some immortal like jumps out of his plane and then gets like shredded and decapitated in like a impeller blade. So like the guy on the ground just starts having a quickening. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Sure. If you say so, Ratmus, and if you say so, Zoda.
The grind for wonderful items we need.
Oh, yeah. Don't leave this cave until you have 10 jelly blobs. Just kidding. Just kidding, you only need 8.
I want 10, goddammit. Kill 50,000 fucking jelly blob fuck nuggets.
Actually, I think the thing that I had the most... When I was playing this, the treasure that I had the most trouble getting enough of seemed to be like monster claws.
Hold my bear claw. Just pick this up or I guess
sword, you know, gives a crunch that's not good enough, if you know what I mean.
What is this?
That fucking blob is moonwalking. You know, it's like, don't panic wave your Joy-Con willy-nilly, Ratmus. You gotta be precise. You want some rupees, climb up there.
I want some rupees.
When you're climbing on the vine, you notice the prompt says, like, do this to leap.
Yeah.
And whenever I see the word leap in this game, I just think up and over makes me leap.
God. It's totally bug hunt, Mr. Ghost.
Doom, since you were playing Skyward Sword on hero mode, did you have any sanity to begin with? Would a sane person make that decision?
Were you left-handed, though?
And were you playing it left-handed? I think he said that he's used to playing games right-handed, so no.
Should I kill that bug?
Did you know what you were getting into when you decided to do a 3-heart run of Majora's Mask on your second playthrough? Honestly, I think that's fucking stupider than doing this game on hero mode.
Harder rupees.
They were both so awful they ruined the game for you forever. No, just kidding. I'm pretty sure your opinions on both games were probably forged before you even did those playthroughs, especially Skyward Sword. Anyways, shut up, Zelda. I was about to talk to Zoda and say, you know, Zoda, tell us how much you love. What is your experience with playing this game, Zoda? Obviously not the HD version, since I know you've never played that, but I assume you played the original, right?
Who's that? Oh, sorry, I was just hearing, voices in my head again.
What if Zelda?
Okay, you schizophrenic bitch.
What if Zelda could hear Fi talking in the Master Sword and nobody else could? That's crazy talk.
I have to use one-to-one motion controls.
Yeah, like I think I tried doing this without the motion controls and it was a pain. Gotta use those precision strikes.
At least once, but maybe twice. That should be on a shield.
That's crazy talk. Doom, I've literally never had that mentality.
I've literally never had Vegemite.
I've never had Vegemite either. Also, Zoda, when you said BS, I read that as BS Zelda, Bandai Satellaview.
Good times.
I played a little of BS Zelda on an emulator back when I was in college. Of course, it was like, I don't know if it was the real correct version or some really corrupt fucking ROM that somebody had made, but I'm sure I didn't get very far, just gave up on it like various other games that I played at that time. And hey, Stelnox, how's it going? Is that what you named Link and your Loftwing in this game, Stelnox? It is ridiculous that you cannot name your Loftwing in this game. Like, you can name Epona and Twilight Princess, come on. Ratmus, if you could name your Loftwing in this game, what would you name him?
That's a good question. Probably Chirp.
Well, Chirp, comma, Rip.
So he's in the game.
It's really mainly just point to where you want to go, and that mostly does the flying. Like, yes, you can go up and down to flap, but most of the time you don't need to, so. Right Joy-Con. Don't flap quickly. Go. Just flap largely.
Because like it's red in the picture, but our
Slower. Why it's not responding. There it goes. Try, pressing Y to recalibrate.
anytime.
I guess you don't really have to flap that much. When it gets stuck. It controls part 2. Just, aim down to go into a dive, which is wonderful. She just say you're done when you're done. The other thing is like when you're landing and it wants you to use your sailcloth, you don't actually have to do that anytime it's a cutscene. Anytime you go down to the surface, it automatically does it for you, even though it says bam, bam, press your sailcloth, you literally don't have to.
Yeah.
Like you only have to do it when you're actually in a world, in Skyloft or on the surface, and you're jumping from a high space to a lower space.
Since he was almost beaten to death.
Well, we'll see how you do in the ceremony part.
Young bird doesn't even have hair like I do, bitch. You and your bird missed the gun show. They've decided what to have for breakfast or lunch. You probably just eat brunch because you're a bitch.
You're a brunch bitch.
This has been going on forever about brunch. What the fuck, man? Does he want us to take him to brunch?
I want some eggs Benedict.
Hate to break it to you, but the mimosas are out, son. They're out of mimosas.
I was told they were bottomless.
Yeah, so it turns out that's not the case. Sailcloth will be mine, then I'm gonna fuck it.
This is Ratmus's playthrough, everybody. This is what you signed up to hear.
I can't wait to tie it around my neck and choke myself till I climax.
Oh, that's how David Carradine died.
What? That guy can never die. He's like Ass Dan.
You guys signed up to hear Ratmus say, Dory!
Yes, 'cause it's what this 90% of this game's gonna be.
It's not going to happen for like 6 months.
Dory. It's the one thing I take away from this game. I'll be the one pulling off dangerous moves, if you know what I'm saying.
Like trying to eject and hit into canopy, spoilers?
Yes. Did you hear that guy?
Less than 0.
Of course, I'm good at math. I was focusing.
When he said, participating students, I just thought of that wonderful time when Christopher Walken said, these freaks are all player haters, but you are player participators. It's one of his most famous lines, right?
Exactly. He danced to that DK song.
I just looked at his eyeballs right now, and I regret it.
Okay, you fucking nuggets. You think anyone's gonna pass this year?
I got a pass, asswipe.
Gonna signal the dash. Call your bird.
Oh, by the way, when I was playing this off stream, I only accidentally fell off Skyloft once, and what happened was I was running towards the edge, and I literally ran out of stamina right at the end, so then I just fell off. instead of jumping off.
Exactly, Stelnox. What year anniversary is it?
It's not the anniversary that it used to be.
Want some good, clean flying.
Coda! You don't remember that? Coda!
Oh.
Talk about the whole face. Just point and shoot. Get close to her, try to spam the A button. Almost there. We're almost there.
Fuck Nugget.
Rammed him on purpose out of spite, right?
I do everything in spite.
Ratmus is playing this game out of spite, right? Hey, this is Bruce's time to shine.
Yeah, fuck off, bitch. I'm gangster.
Do some of that pilot shit, Ratmus!
Shit, they think they're Yoshi.
Shit, they think they're the Falconer. You did it. See, easy peasy.
Until Zelda sees this, she's definitely gonna sleep with you.
Alright, as soon as Doom gets back, we're gonna do this unboxing.
Don't care if Zelda is my ... or not. I'm gonna knock those boots again tonight.
I think she just knocked her boots right into your loft wing.
Don't worry, I'm fine. You almost killed my fucking loft wing, you dumb bitch. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Thank the goddess.
Ratmus had the opportunity to observe Bruce's MiG loft wing from close up. How did he do that? Because he was inverted?
Yes.
He was giving him the bird, if you know what I mean.
One of those goddess statues, you know, on my coffee table is a conversation piece.
I thought you were going to say, no wonder those goddess statues have erections.
Yes. Skyward Sword, everything's an erection.
So when she pushes you off, just don't fucking panic. And use the Joy-Con precisely.
Like a laser?
Yes, it's always precise, except when it's not.
Ripped down from heaven like an angel. One of those, you know, Bible anchors with all the crazy eyeballs.
What does it smell like?
It smells like Teen Spirit.
Quit goofing, Ratmus.
It's a popular word these days, I hear.
That thing smells like what I think it does. I think she needs to go to a spirit spring, if you know what I mean.
Oh God.
Reach. You do know what happens when we're alone, right?
Uh-oh. Big moment. It's dangerous. Fearless, it's like you got a whole Triforce of courage.
It's crazy talk. He doesn't have a Triforce of courage, but maybe he will one day. This is just like Ratmus playing Pilot Wing 64, right?
Dude. It's pathetic.
First try. See, if this was the original version, you know, the fucking thing would have went out of whack and you would have ended up in the fucking trees, right?
Yes. Let's have a picnic or some shit.
I'm sure that's what happened to all of us the first time, yes. I'm not even exaggerating.
Even me a hung.
Mia Hong somehow did it perfectly the first time. That's how he thought it was okay. He's been doing this since he was a kid in Kyoto.
Yes. Jumping from high, up places and say a coffin.
Controlling himself with motion controls.
This really is the perfect day.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong. This is everyone's favorite part of the game, the 100% Link butt shot right in your face.
Please don't make this a freaking mouse pad picture or
This
anything.
is a desktop pic, the thumbnail for the stream, everything.
Oh, fuck!
Hey, we're not at the Silent Realms yet, Ratmus.
I lose today.
Well, she's fucked. Just hope she lands in a wonderful place where an old lady finds her and tells her to get inside a fucking temple for some reason.
Get in there. Comes back and just, nopes right back out.
Doom, you gotta come back for the unboxing.
That metal face.
Yeah. When I was, yes. Like, Zelda on her chest has like a diamond shaped thing just like Fee does, and it makes me want to stab it because, people in this game like Girahim or they always have like the weakness on their chest that's diamond shaped and you're supposed to stab it, so.
Oh, you're awake after I've been kissing you for like 10 minutes.
Without consent? That's the fucking Snow White paradox.
You were limp and unconscious,
Sleep.
and soon you were only unconscious.
I think I'm in Sleeping Beauty.
Both.
Where they both kissed without their consent?
Yes. She was with you, like, together, you know what I'm saying?
People in 1936 didn't give a shit about consent, I'll tell you that.
I see, so she's fucking dead.
There's like a bird thing on his desk. It looks like that thing. The song is even here still. When she wrapped up that duck in duct tape, that's what it looks like.
Oh. Must not push yourself. I will push you.
I will push you off the statue and then we'll kiss in front of the goddess, says this guy. Holy shit, you can speak? Or maybe you're deaf and you're just using sign language. I don't know.
I've heard about this surface. Supposedly that's where our poop goes. Just falls out of our toilet straight down there.
But they actually use toilets? I thought they just, stuck over the side.
We do that too.
What you were saying.
Sometimes I vomit there when I've been, chugging it. Just say I, heard that the Mayans invented butt chugging.
I thought you were going to say the Mayans invented pooping off the side of a floating island.
Yes. they were right about a lot of things, let's just say, but the butt chugging wasn't one of them.
They were wrong about 2012 being the end of the world. It was actually 2020.
Oh, God.
Or in some ways, 2016.
About Pitfall Harry.
That's Jack Black. Got 108 rupees over here.
Let's buy some shit. Let's take a nap, because, you know, we got day and night cycles now. Just sleep for 3 weeks and let Zelda, you know, do her own shit. God, she like the, you know, freaking Zora Queen.
She's exactly like that, yes.
Come here, bitch, I want to kill you.
He's just trying to whip out his sword right now, but it won't let him.
Whip out my sword in front of Fia, wait a minute. I gotta do this for Doom. Come here, bitch. This one's for Brody.
Nugga Nooch.
Stay back.
You're also saving often, Ratmus?
Not often enough.
Clearly. Just because this is a Switch game, like whenever you come into a room, it does auto-save. But do we trust the auto-save as gamers? No, we never trust it.
Oh, it's that cute little holy fuck, kill it with fire, bitch.
I already wanted to kill it with fire even when it was cute and normal.
God. Kill you like you're a chicken, bitch.
Yeah, get that rupee treasure chest. Know your place. What are those things actually called? I think they're called remlets.
Let's save up my stamina.
Ah, yeah, you do that.
Let's drink a stamina potion.
What would you call them, Ratmus? Little bitches.
Yes. Freaking rabbit lemurs? I don't know.
Oh, remlets, not lets. Did you say rabbit lemurs? Is it?
Rabid.
No. Well, I mean, it's kind of a combination between a rabid rabbit and a lemur. Want to kill it, you might get some monster claws. Just don't kill them over the edge.
I'm gonna watch him fucking fall.
Watch those monster claws that you need fall down to the earth just like Raru's poop. Or not Raru.
Everybody's poop.
His name is Headmaster Gabora, right?
Everybody poops and it goes right to the surface.
Is he related to Jaja?
Yes.
Kids these days know everything about the Gabor sisters, right?
Damn right.
Was it Jaja, Eva, and was there a third one? Who cares?
I don't know. My mas.
He said, "Is this you, Quack?" And he said, "Nope."
Do you wish it was?
How are your vegetables growing, Ratmus?
One of the squash plants did flower.
Are we gonna have tomatoes by the time of we get back from Wisconsin to eat, or what?
Probably not that soon. I really think that my girlfriend needs to plant those things sooner, but she's like, no, according to this calendar, blah blah blah. It's like usually when we in the past when we've planted those tomato plants, they've been bigger because we just bought tomato plants from a store, not from the seedlings. So I really think we need to start things sooner. Sam will actually get any squash or what. I'm chosen by my creator. Can I drown you in a bathtub?
Whose gibberish speak do you like better, hers or Midna's?
Midna's.
Of course you like Midna's, right?
Say they both have porn with them though, because Rule 34, because those fucking sickos. It's only logical apprehension, but I assure you.
Just like Headmaster Gabora.
To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to give you a handy J.
Allow me to improve your motion controls.
Your emotional state by jerking you off.
What kind of hotel is this, Ratmus?
Don't worry about it.
Is this what your chat signed up for?
Yes. The diamond on my chest matches the frickin' Master Sword thing.
She doesn't even have hands.
Does she even have orifices?
Can we stop talking about this, please? Before I start mentioning Scrapper's hands?
Oh god. This is, what Miyahan was thinking about when he created this game.
I don't know about that. You have to do exactly what the Joy-Con icon at the bottom is telling you. Yes, press A. Now, as you're pointing it downward, and yes, pull it up. Okay, all right. Now you point it upwards. Yeah. Yeah.
We have a Skyward Sword in our pants, everybody.
Don't think it's in your pants right now.
Got the Goddess Sword. You're nobody's master, let's just say.
I think in a previous stream about Twilight Princess, I was talking about strategy guides and how you open them up and right at the beginning it just starts spoiling all sorts of stuff, like characters that are going to be in the game, items that are going to be in the game, all sorts of stuff like that, and
Ratmus, what have you done?
It's true, literally on page 18 it says equipment and items. It tells you all of the, it says wooden shields and it shows them all, sacred shields and it shows them all, iron shields and it shows them all, and even shows you the Hylian shield right there. And then before that it shows your swords and it says all of them. Practice sword, goddess long sword, or as I like to call it, the goddess longshoreman, goddess white sword, which is canceled for being racist, the master sword and the true master sword. You got, then on the next pages you got all your items. You got slingshot. Okay, well, it says slingshot, and it shows both of them. But, okay, it does say that you can enhance it into the scatter shot. And then bows, it says, when you find your first bow, the wooden bow, in the sand ship, in the Lanayru Sand Sea...
Yes, well, that you will be, visiting eventually. Spoilers up the ass.
Man, if you don't want spoilers, don't read this. But if you don't care, then this guide is for you.
Well, the oral tradition, everybody.
Bug nets, beetles, bombs, potion medals, rupee medals, giant wallets, all sorts of wallets. It even spoils the water dragon scale, the fire shield earrings, the sailcloth, empty bottles. It tells you right here, wait, hold on. I was going to say it tells you right here that there's 6 bottles in the game, but no, it actually tells you that there's 7, which is wrong.
6.
It's showing you everything that could be in a bottle for a total of 7, I guess.
So there's one you can't have?
One of them is empty. One of them has a fairy. One of them has regular water. One of them has the sacred water, I suppose. One of them has... What is this supposed to be? Gold dust? No, that's not in this game. I'm not even sure what that is. Pumpkin soup, I guess? I'm not even sure. It's just showing, pictures, okay?
Just pierce the cloud barrier like I pierced my eyebrows. All one of them.
It shows Link guzzling a potion. It shows all the bugs, all the treasures. It has a built-in checklist on page 29 that I would never use because I have my own checklist. It tells you all the fucking characters, all the goddess chests, all the mini games.
Is this a Sheikah tablet or what?
Oh yes, the thing that I absolutely never use. Alright, now we're doing the unboxing because Song doesn't care. Alright, so if you don't know what this is a Sonic the Hedgehog backpack hanger that Ratmus bought at GameStop. But we don't know what it is until we open it. It could be Sonic, it could be Metal Sonic, Tails, Amy, Knuckles, or possibly Shadow, although he is ultra rare.
It could be Shadow, everybody.
Post your guesses in chat right now of what you think it's going to be.
Chat votes what it is because your cognition, can change it.
Alright, Ratmus, announce what it is.
It's Tails.
It is Miles Tails Prower.
So Nux would be happy.
On the back of his head, he has a code. WC1722110.
That's my luggage code.
I have no idea why that's stamped on the back of his head, clearly in black type.
Clearly in blackface.
I mean, he is doing the Black Power salute just like Colin was doing last night.
Whoa. It is done. I have fully, sent your identity to that Nigerian guy that paid me. Especially Bruce. Oh, look at that Kokahiki or whatever you were promised.
Here is a picture of Tails in the middle, but then also Metal Sonic and Knuckles that we did not get, sadly.
What I've seen here today, it turns me on.
Okay, that Link is fucking stupid.
I know it's a heavy load on your shoulder, just like my hand.
There, you guys can see it on stream now, right?
That's one of those ones you have to copy. Styles may vary.
You'll never know what the Sonic, Amy, and Shadow look like, but who cares, right?
Those clothes, they look like shit. Sturdy uniform that's not a cliche.
Thank God it has fingerless gloves and one-size-fits-all chainmail. Just like the Twilight Princess outfit, right?
Seems like I appreciate you letting me watch you change the whole way. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Alright, so I have... Now is as good a time as any to tell Ratmus and Doom that I had a calling. And by that I mean last night I watched the first new episode of the final part of Manifest.
I thought he said something about ancient taxes.
You didn't?
To pay my ancient taxes.
So what are we going to do with this thing, Ratmus? You're going to treasure it forever?
Yes, hang it somewhere.
I'm going to hang it like David Carradine, oh God!
Would you consider stopping by the sparring hole and showing off your wonderful one-to-one motion skills?
Did you already do that?
Yes, I did.
You should consider going to the waterfall cave and farming some monster claws, oh God.
Consider going to the bathroom.
Off the side of Skyloft.
Fledge invented No Nuts November, if you know what I'm saying.
That's not all he invented. He invented an adventure pouch, which is about to give to you.
I crocheted this with my grandmother. It's for adventures. Duh. My usual stuff.
I just saw the news. On what? The television?
It's your fault, you son of a bitch.
I'm a senior and you're a freshman, so get the hell out.
Yes. I can't wait to get that guy fondled by a ghost.
Spoilers.
I can poop in these clothes.
Does it have a hole for pooping?
Does now. So besides, farming for items and shit, is there any interesting stuff to do? Things to buy?
You talk to Fee.
Oh,
You're gonna talk to that Owlin guy. Where is he?
is he on the top there? Or?
I thought he would be like right over there. Like you walked past and I didn't see him at all. He'll give you a shield for free, and then you talk to the potion bitch, and she'll give you a bottle for free.
So wooden shield.
Whatever you do, don't fucking break it ever.
When do we ever have, weapons and shields to be broken in these games? Come on.
I don't know. It's crazy talk. Okay.
I mean, maybe.
Use the left one for your shield and the right one for your sword. It's totally what you want as a left-handed person, right?
Oh. It's the square, motherfucker. I just love, if you ever need money, you can just run into a tree and get like $5.
This grows on trees.
What are you looking at, you fat dip?
Dovos. See, how the fuck would you know this guy's name is Dovos?
Yeah, Dovos.
And that guy's name is Phobos.
That
Oh,
guy's
shit.
name is get the fuck away from me. Nothing happens then, life ball and skin.
You got 50 feet restraining order against that guy.
Drink our potions to your heart's content.
Oh dear.
These things are sacred to beavers.
Who gives a shit about beavers?
Whoa. Environmentalists? I don't know.
And yes, I'm sure everyone in chat is following along with the checklist, because I just checked off the wooden shield and the bottle number 1. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Right, Ratmus? Potion is not fit for public consumption. Ratmus is buying a potion, everybody. Look out. I would have just waited and caught a ferry, but whatever.
Guy's got notes.
Hey, who's that interesting looking girl over there to your right? Why don't you talk to her?
In the side piece.
She's like the Carolyn of this game, spoilers. People in chat don't know which Carolyn I'm talking about. It's somebody from, well, I don't want to say it because me and Ratmus are right in the middle of it. We don't want any spoilers, so. It's good that you got that cutscene out of the way. So now you can get the hell down to the surface and,
Do some shit.
which, according to me, the tutorial of this game ends when you land on the surface just now, but according to the song, the tutorial continues all the way through the first dungeon. It's magic, Doom. The other thing you can do is, if you dive, down so you're just crash right into the bottom of that hole, then you will automatically,
Dive off.
yes. I'm going to crash into the actual cloud barrier because I think you take damage.
That's how clouds work.
Yes. This is amazing and unprecedented and unheard of, and like I said, you don't even have to, press the button to pull out your sail cloth, even though Fee will tell you that you should have. Welcome back, song. You missed the unboxing that you didn't give a shit about anyways, it was Tails. Of course, you could press the button if you want every single time. I ain't your papa. Also, on page 54 right here, it says, "Welcome to the jungle!" And it should say it gets worse here every day.
Just make sure you use your sailcloth. It's not going to use itself.
Immediately upon landing, you will be menaced by new monsters. I just hope to God these new monsters do like 1/2 or 1/4 of a heart damage because this is difficult. Oh God, what's that? They do a full heart of damage every time you get hit? Holy shit, that's terrible!
I think I bought a potion. You can use it in a pause menu, right?
No, you cannot! You can only use potions or try to while you're getting killed by the enemies. What a great idea, Miyahon.
Pikmin loving son of a bitch.
Miyahon also loves maps appearing like this out of nowhere.
He also loves tonkatsu.
He also loves Kyoto. What the fuck is this?
Is it like dead so I can't use it, or?
Of course it's dead. Oh God, just don't panic and use precision motion controls, Ratmus, you'll be fine. It's okay. Oh shit! No! 1 full heart of damage! What were you thinking? Okay, it's fine. We got through that. At least we don't have to fight 2 at once, okay? Oh no! This is the final boss right here. Oh shit, 2 hearts down. 3 hearts down. Oh God. Just use precision 1-to-1 motion controls, Ratmus, and you will be fine. Four hearts of damage on the first enemies. That's how you know. That's how you know. Also, he wanted to get some hearts from the grass, but this cutscene said no.
Yes. The evil's down there.
There's something evil down there. What it is ain't exactly there.
That's gas.
I'm sure it's something that you will fight maybe once. Probably no more than that.
It's like, that's it.
Clearly. We must have somehow selected hero mode damage from the start, even though it wasn't unlocked. That's literally the only explanation for this. If the game had started you with 3 hearts, as it should have, you would be dead right now.
Smell it.
Oh, I smell it. What are you smelling? You smelling those cinnamon toast crunch cookies, Ratmus? You want to try one live on stream?
Yes.
Yeah, get those hearts.
I ate Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast. Yeah, I had pancakes, which were pretty nice, but like they were very small. Like the waitress came back and it was already done, and she's like, "Did I give you food? Because I just ate it so fast." And then I think I'm just so used to like the places by myself in like Wisconsin and stuff where, you know, they give you some giant ass fucking pancakes.
course, I heated them up just like the packet said.
That is good. I thought something would be. Do I just drop down or?
Definitely have to use your sailcloth here. Did you seal the evil?
No.
Ratmus said they're good, everybody. They're good. Dune just had Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast. We just had Cinnamon Toast Crunch for cookies. Now Song is pissed.
Having laser discs for dinner.
Even Ratmus can see why Song loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It's the only time we'll ever have to do anything stupid down here.
Yes, Song, but we are playing Skyward Sword, which you love, so you should be full of joy. Now, we will be stopping today at 5 o'clock or a little before, so don't think we're going for very long today, because we're not. That is less than 2 hours from now. Is that enough time to beat the first dungeon? I don't even know.
Allison, for a better game, everybody.
Twilight Princess is sitting right in front of Ratmus in the Wii U. It's just, I'm sure if you're watching this VOD on YouTube and you want to see another Zelda game, you know, I'm also doing Twilight Princess myself. Going through Twilight Princess for Wii, being played on a Wii U, yes, as I said. Alright, so what's next? I'm going to talk to an old woman who definitely is not anyone that we know.
And that Bruce's love interest.
Loves garden parties.
Just like Dewey.
Was there ever really a Sheikah seal on that door to begin with?
Yes.
Yes, there was. We all saw it, right? We're not crazy, right?
Not crazy. Prime real estate.
It's free real estate? I'm just gonna save for once in his life.
If I could ever plant a tree here.
It's crazy talk. Where do you come up with this stuff, Ratmus?
Just off the top of my head. Put it right here.
A stool of the goddess. Ellipses. Cutscene.
Look at that bracelet.
I've never mutt anything. Look at her necklace. What are those? Turquoise?
Got some turquoise, jewelry for you. Sense that you're
Nice.
pointing your, sword to the sky, if you know what I'm saying.
I bought them in a gas station in Arizona.
Whoa. By the goddess. All this is as it should be.
All of this is as it is foretold and should be of you playing Skyward Sword HD.
In the checklist.
If you don't put the beacon right directly on this X, I will yell at you. Is that good enough? Survey says probably not. Yeah, recenter your thing, yeah. It's like giving a crunch, it wasn't good enough. Is that good enough, bitch? She's like, alright, it's close enough. I'll give it to you this once.
It's one hell of a magical door.
It's one hell of a magical power to be able to unlock a door from over there. Yeah, get that treasure chest so I can check something else off. Bottle numero dos, as Doom would say.
Dos Equis.
Doom would say that, right?
Smells like shit.
See, you really want... I know you got one Jelly Blob. You really want to find a Monster Claw somewhere and 2 Amber Relics. That will help you upgrade your shield. I know there are some keys, like, in the forest area, so kill as many keys as you can find and hope to God they give you some Monster Claws. He went right up to Goron and they're just, like, fighting against his body, and he's just like, what's going on?
I thought he was the villain.
You thought he was the one bullying those innocent bokoblins?
Yes. Red pests. That's racist, sir.
He is racist, just like it does say on page 56, enemy red bokoblin.
Well, Gorko the Goron, I'll tell you the story about it. Poop just falls from the sky for no reason.
I think you already spoiled the story on that. He's about to blow your mind. Yes, you're blowing past it. But he's like, these people live on this magical floating island in the sky, and then sometimes they just poop on us.
Yes. And they're part of this. They're in charge of, everything that happens because they control us. They're behind Goron 9/11.
And even though they only are 1% of our world, they control 99% of the wealth.
Yes.
It seems fair to me. What do I know? I'm just a proletariat.
That time I wished for junk food from here to the sky.
I remember when you wouldn't shut up about it, yes. And it is confirmed from me watching somebody play this on YouTube that yes, if you do not at least talk to a fucking statue, then you will not be able to drop down to it from the sky. So never
not talk to one?
Never not talk to one. You don't have to save, but you have to fucking talk to it. Not walking past it is not good enough. You can bump into the wall and get some of those bugs on the wall.
Over here.
Oh, that too. Fuck is this? Thankfully, you'll never have to see that cutscene again because they fixed that problem.
No, fixed a lot of things.
You have no way to get sacred butterflies. I'm sorry about that. No way to get that guy either. I think that might have been the last bug that I found for some reason. I just never got one. Right song? Was that a Pharaoh grasshopper or something?
Why are you talking to me for? I'm fat as shit.
He's just big boned. I think if you go up there, you can make a shortcut that you'll totally use.
Lots.
Lots, yes.
Where's my beetle stuff quirk?
Big strategy guide already spoiled it.
It's on page 86.
Yes. Anyways, let's keep moseying on. I mean, if that's what you want to do, Ratmus, it's your game. Fight on Woods. It's got a picture on 61 of a Kikwi that Song loves. Caution. They say discretion is the better part of valor, and that's quite true in Skyward Sword. Evading enemies in areas like this lets you conserve health for fights that can't be avoided. But
What do I know?
it's recommended that you get 2 amber relics, 1 jelly blob, and a monster claw to forge the flimsy wooden shield into the much tougher banded shield.
Or you're a fucking bitch.
I can't imagine somebody like, Salsa going into the first dungeon without an upgraded wooden shield and without a bunch of heart pieces.
Enter the woods. This place is full of shit.
From Skyloft?
Yes.
I mean, hell, birds will just poop on you too. Gways. Doesn't Doom's brother love them?
It's logical. Be a lush.
Did Spock say that?
Yes. Or that shirt I showed you.
What shirt are you wearing, Ratmus?
Skyward.
Skagway incident. I thought maybe you were wearing that I'm on a boat shirt. Do you still have that?
It should, I don't know. Possibilities are endless. Recommend you never do.
You wouldn't know it, but Fee also does talk less in this version. And thank God, am I right?
Yes.
Let's talk to that fucking statue as I prophesized and said and told you to. And missed the jump, as I did not tell you to. Should have kept hitting it to practice that for bamboo later. You killed it.
You bitch doing.
What's that thing?
Once again, I side with the Vulcan ones.
Once again, yeah. Whenever you hear that noise if they drop something, you gotta listen for that. Unlike Cobra, who never listens for it.
Never listens, period.
Actually, it was this guy on YouTube that I was watching that never listened for it. I don't know why. I just threw Cobra under the bus.
These guys invented planking, right?
But I bet he would too. These guys invented being plants and animals at the same time somehow.
Kill them. Back here, you little bitch.
This song just had a cuteness overload.
Can't escape from me, bitch.
I don't think Song is happy at Ratmus saying things like, "I'm gonna kill you, you little bitch."
Okay, he's not a cat.
Yeah, Song, Ratmus wants you to be on Skype for the Tad Tones, but that's gonna be like 6 months from now. Yeah, talk to that. Ratmus says you know that all the Kikwis are named after different types of tea.
That makes sense.
Because they like spilling the tea. Secret amber relic underneath there. You need a total of 25 amber relics, at least. shit.
Just takes me back. There we go.
Like I say, this just takes me back.
Sticking and moving all over, bitch.
Where is he? Here's your Dowson. There it is. I thought he was swatting on a mushroom like Spock. Yeah, he is. I think he just evacuated, if you know what I mean. Bet you wish you had some bombs to blow that thing up. Kooky who? I don't know who the fuck Kooky is, but
Yeah, we freaked him. 4 out of 5 guys will get freaked.
that's Ratmus's favorite part about Fee is that she loves freaking people out like that, right?
Yes. Holy crap, that bitch had a metal face.
That's your second favorite part about Fee is her metal face, right?
Yes.
Time to explore a wonderful area. Find more Kikwis. Song wants you to find.
Mess with them.
Freak 'em. Yeah, just ignore those assholes. Not risk busting your shield, they're not worth it. Oh, here's a heart piece, your first heart piece. All you have to do is a tightrope walk. I'm sure it'll be fine. A heart piece, everybody. Like I didn't even notice.
He's fucking dead.
I think you can bonk that tree and it will fall down, and that's a sequence break. I need to go to talk to that one. Probably around here somewhere. You got 5 rupees. There's might be some of those keys underneath this tree cave. Get some monster. Probably there. Didn't see any. Another skull, that's nice. Trying to do a mortal draw on him, right? See if there's anything up here. There's nothing in that sacred water, right? It's totally not sacred. It's totally an amber relic over here, right? Knew it. Just needed one monster claw. I should have farmed in that waterfall cave. Chad loves sitting through farming for treasures, right? Kill this guy. Yeah. Now hit the thing. Yeah. I thought it was a rock lobster though, Doom. Oh shit, the old auto jump. Zoda prophesized it, screwing you over. Just go back and do it again.
I'm gonna do it again.
Robster Raws Raggy.
Bro.
That fucking crescent moon will never screw you over or amount to anything.
I like how, I think I wasn't swinging the damn moat. I was hitting the back and forth of the thing like a normal person.
This is motion controls, Ratmus.
Go for the butt.
Didn't need to see that, okay? What's his favorite Italian restaurant? Buca de Pepe.
Office.
Wow. He's the Christopher Walken of Kikwis. Never want you to explain anything, V.
Yes.
Now shut it. It's not on the checklist. The one thing that we're going to get that's not on the checklist is we're going to get all the dousing targets, right?
Oh god.
I did it. I found where that weird Mongol was. Oh, a fairy that you can't use or don't need to do anything with. Need to jostle. Jostle! Kids these days don't even know how to jostle.
They don't even know jostling.
They don't even know Joxer. Wait, who the hell's Jocelyn? Oh shit, Agway!
You're a bitch.
He's good! He pooped on you just like you did to him. He got his revenge for all that poop coming off Skyloft.
Pooping son of a bitch.
Doom, the strategy guy told me that I would get one in the sand ship. I'm sure that's not too far off. A Link to the Past, you got a bow in literally the first dungeon, right?
Good times.
Also in Majora's Mask, you get one in literally the first dungeon. Zelda 1, yeah, I was thinking back. In Ocarina of Time, you get it in literally the first dungeon of the adult. even know if Ratmus was using precision sword techniques or if he was just waving wildly and kicked ass anyways.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Someone's gonna be pissed if you hurt this guy. You have no choice but to break his fucking knees, though.
It's not one of the ones she mentioned, so.
So it's okay to break his legs?
Yes. And his neck.
What neck?
Get a neck.
Don't you have a neck? No, you don't have a neck. Get a neck! Doesn't even want that green rupee. Hey Doom, when do you get maps and compasses in Zelda 2? Well, I'll get back to you on that.
When you get new featured compasses in Link's Awakening.
When do you get compasses in this game? I'll get back to you on that. He's just minding his own business.
Taste for blood and must, kill him up again.
So what you're saying is you must taste blood?
Yes. Looks lovely.
Fee, if I wanted your opinion, spoilers, I never want your opinion. I know one of them's over there. Let's see where the last one is. I don't know. Recenter. To the left. To the right. To the right.
Just go left until.
Go left until it becomes right again. Down. Right there. I know where the fourth one is, I'm just not sure how to get to it.
Just steal it like anything in life.
What's your HQ level? Got back up just like when you were playing Doomsday.
What's the leaping?
Lord, have mercy.
I've seen his ass in 10 years.
He's got a wicked Hitler mustache. I didn't know you fought bosses in DDR. Possibly an amber relic behind you, we'll see. I know one DDR boss that Doom couldn't beat. That girl who was in the credits of that one game, right? Yeah, I think if you climb up here, let's see. Yeah, is this the place where it has a hole next to the tree? You can drop down. Yeah, he should be over here. What do kiwis taste like? And dirt. Freaking the fuck out. You've been freaked. Fee should have a hidden camera show where she punks people, you know, then says, "You've been freaked." Doom can't see me, but I'm, you know, doing weird gang symbols as "You've been freaked."
Fucker. Blam, blam.
I'll go back to the fat fucking elder. Yeah, I said it.
Not even PHAT.
Definitely not.
Just gotta attack the button. So all my fellow Kiwis are annoying. Oh, I knew it.
I trained him to be that way. This guy doesn't even bother asking your name. Bitch, I'm the hero from the sky.
Oh god. It's like a Gigantor from Resident Evil 4.
Like a Gigantor from Speed.
Ortiz. Use it to projectile vomit everybody.
Oh yeah, like Doom, you know how in Resident Evil 4 there's that enemy called, you know, as American people call it, you know, El Gigante, but it's, you know, proper Spanish is El Gigante, right? But like, I was reading a FAQ for Resident Evil 4, and I was like, why was I reading a FAQ for Resident Evil 4? Oh yeah, because we were playing it for Curse. And there's the part later in the game where you have to fight two at once, and the FAQ or the walkthrough that I was reading referred to that as Los Dos Gigantes, which, unlike Leon, that was actually correct Spanish.
Illuminados. Do I have to swim in here?
First of all, you can't swim down there, but you could swim across the surface, because that is the way you want to go, yes? Smoke-a-Loke is playing some game called Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, whatever that means. Ratmus and I totally followed this channel called Shout Factory TV that shows TV shows, right? But I think they changed their channel name, like, because I think it was Shout Factory TV. Now it's Watch Shout TV. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
They're not a bootleg channel, so I don't mind shouting them out. Like they actually officially own these they are a company that buys TV shows and sells them on DVD, and they have the rights to stream these shows. Like, they're not one of these bootleg channels that does it illegally.
What gives you the right?
Then I've got somebody playing NES Open Tournament Golf for some reason. And Sam Samsonite is playing The Legend of Dragoon.
Hero.
Alright, but we don't care about that.
I don't care about that guy, whoever they are.
We don't care about that feat, those feet, mysterious feet that will never amount to anything.
This is Instagram. We're all about butt pics.
Yeah, we don't support feet pics.
Sickos.
You sickos.
That's a deep woods off over here.
A deep south.
Halitosis percent. This dick.
Just steal his monster horn. Wait, you don't have the technology to do so. Oh no, not the bees!
Speaking of people who talk about bees, I heard like in Dead by Daylight next month, like Nicolas Cage is gonna be like a character, not like any of his movie characters, but like the actor is.
You don't say.
So Doom can actually play as himself, right?
If you bonk into this tree, you can't get the hornets, but maybe you could get the honeycomb. You do need several of them during the course of the game. There you go.
What the fuck is this? Oh god, the bees! I guess you need the net.
Was that hornet larva?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you need 4 of those. So, when we go back to the sky, we can buy the bug net, correct? So yeah, when we come back here, we might want to just get those hornet larvae out of the way when we come back here with the bug net.
Hornets.
Knock them all down. Center your thing, and it works totally. Now, are the bees going to attack you? No, only one. That is one persistent son of a bee.
Those fucking kids in Twilight Princess.
He's good. Shit. Yeah, don't let that guy see you as he's coming over.
Just wait to go back, I think.
Yeah, although you might want to go there and push the log down.
Push an old lady down the stairs like that Superman episode in the 50s.
Yes. But, Doom, I don't know if you heard me, but the reason why we did not do Mega Man 10 today is because I wanted to do Mega Man 10 on a day where we have the most amount of time possible, because I want to finish it in one stream and be done with it. But with this game, whenever we want to stop, whenever we have to stop due to time, we can just save and stop, because we don't have a lot of time today. So we will get back to Mega Man 10 at some point. Ratmus's next stream will be 2 weeks from today. It'll either be Skyward Sword or Mega Man 10. It'll probably be this. We'll get, this is kind of more of a priority because it's going to take longer and it also belongs to Song, so we do want to finish it and get it back to her, although I know it's going to take a while and she doesn't exactly screaming to get it back, but we will do Mega Man 10 on a day where we have a lot of time and maybe Song is busy with Pokemon or something. And of course, when we get back from our vacation, there will be the famous Rockman and Ratmus vacation games, Wisconsin games. Yeah, you probably just want to make yourself fall to the side and then jostle him so he falls. Shake, shake, shake. There you go, it's not good. Yeah. Shake, shake, shake. So that's the upcoming Ratmus schedule.
Get up here, yourself a bitch.
Watch out. Well, he just walked right past him.
Those pooping motherfuckers drop down here too.
Time to use tab 2 of the checklist. He's got his cube number 1 of 27. Yes, Doom, totally. They were both canceled. Now we push this log down. Then we drop down for another Goddess Cube number, as Doom would call it. Or didn't I say one time as Doom's Spanish teacher would call it? Goddess Cube numero dos. So those are the 2 Goddess Cubes that we can get right now. So yeah, right now we have the opportunity to go up to the sky to do sky stuff before the dungeon.
Farm stupid plants.
Yes, sadly. But besides hopefully finding a monster claw to upgrade that shield, you know.
Hey fish, how you doing?
Hey fish, how's it going? Besides finding a monster claw for that shield, we can obviously open those 2 Goddess Cubes that you just struck, and start the Lumpy Pumpkin side quest, which is wonderful, right? Well, and of course go to Beetle and see what we can buy from him.
Holy shit!
Money mushroom! So what has Fish missed so far? Well, I'm sure you can tell what you missed so far. Ratmus has started the game up to getting
some lofty goals, let's just say.
Ratmus has some lofty goals, and that is to 100% this game. We're about to get Goddess Chest number 1, or numero uno, as some people might say. Do you remember that classic, I was going to say sketch from Sesame Street when we were kids about Grover being a Spanish waiter? Yes. Teaching kids about numero uno and numero dos and how to dance the flamenco? Yeah, I think the cube is just on the other side at ground level, so you didn't have to land on the roof, thankfully. Although you will at some point.
Pants inside.
Ratmus' song is now all set to play the Wind Waker.
Ooh.
Wow, an adventure pouch upgrade for free. I hope they're all free. I just marked off the wrong thing.
Time to sell a lie, right? Holy shit, there's a herb container up there.
Peace. Looks like I'm gonna get me that shit. And she's like, don't even think about it.
Oh, my foot hurts. I'm just gonna go up here and see if this place is rickety. What do you think, Mr. Beetle Snuffman? Into bugs sexually.
It's funny because, you know, when he said, "Are you wondering why I'm here?" I said, "Not really."
Oh god, my foot! This is dangerous shit! God, that's totally not safe. I would you do that?
I was mentioning earlier to Ratmus how right now I am doing a rewatch of the Knight Rider reboot series from 2008. I bet you guys didn't even know there was a Knight Rider reboot series from 2008. Well, in that show, Kit, the talking car, in the 2008 reboot, can actually transform into various things, including he transforms into attack mode, Zoda, which is literally the first thing I said, which is literally the first thing I thought of when you said attack mode.
Time to leave, everybody.
Go. Go.
And actually, Ratmus, I did not remember this at all. I watched this show when it was originally on, and now I'm rewatching it. And I knew it could transform and had attack mode and it could do these other things, but I had no memory of this. Now, did you ever watch this show or just listen to me talk about it? You watched the show. It could also transform into a full pickup truck. Did you remember that at all? And it's transformed into a full pickup truck multiple times and a full-size van. And I'm only like a few episodes in, and I had no memory of that whatsoever. Now, you could... if you don't want to waste what's in your bottles, you can literally tell them to fuck off and do this later in the game. But yeah, Doom, because Kit's evil twin, because everyone had an evil twin back then, was called Car. That's why I would totally kick myself for making that mistake of calling him Car for a second. Yeah, there's the other goddess chest. And you only have the ability to put one beacon at a time right now, so you got to take off the other beacon, which is over there by the lumpy pumpkin, and put it over there if you want it. If you don't put it exactly on there, the beacon is probably going to be a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Would you attack Pizza? If he had pizza that I want, yes. And speaking of which, as I said, Ratmus and I had for lunch and are going to have again for dinner, Giordano's Pizza.
Did you know that one of the founders of Little Caesars, basically helped Rosa Parks move out of her rough area in Detroit and paid her rent for the last 10 or so years of her life?
No, I did not know that. Yeah, faceplant. Alright.
It's just an island with this fucking thing here.
It's just an island for no other reason for existing than this, just like in Wind Waker. Goddess Q number 2, Heart Piece number 2, Numero Dos. We all know it. Oh, you also got Heart Piece from the Lumpy Pumpkin. I didn't mark that off. It is now marked off. Heart Piece number 4 is Inside Skyview Temple. That is the next one you will get. So yeah, I go back to Skyloft at this point. Either want to go to Beetle or go to the Waterfall Cave and start trying to find a Monster Claw. Doom, for just a few minutes I was lurking in Bunny's stream last night, and I saw something like you had to explain to some kids these days that The Who was a band. How much did you die inside? So I haven't been in a crowd like this since I went to see those guys, right? Shit, we're low on slingshot bullets. That bastard kid wanted to talk to you about something. Do you care?
No.
like way to legally get around not being able to step foot on an island, right?
So it's duty free, right? Look straight at his ass and see that he's got a big heart-shaped dumper.
Yes.
You know, for catching bugs. And only 50 rupees. It's the most fair price thing I got. Thanks be to Jesus.
Dude, no.
You're not going to be able to afford anything else except maybe that wallet.
Yeah.
I think you'll be all right to buy it. Obviously, you're going to have to spend some money to upgrade the shield if you get a monster claw, but it's probably like 50 rupees or something, and you'll get some money in the cave, I assume. Okay, so that was extra wallet number 1. Totally going to stop saying Spanish. Alright, so I think the only thing you really need to do at this point is get a monster claw, upgrade that shield. And I'm going to do a quick BRB while you do that. Everyone enjoy the stream totally. Ratmus, tell them that joke you know.
The day comes out and some real shit. Everybody loves grinding in streams. Can't wait to watch RoboCop tomorrow, starring Red Foreman. Come back in. It's just the key sticking on that shit, I'm guessing. Yes. You need the net. Okay, we're getting rich. Yeah, dude, I'm still pissed off. Like, I wanted to get Parker Lewis season 3, and like this DVD place wants you to pay $60 just for the shipping. Like, the whole thing isn't worth $60, really. got a monster claw. We got a monster claw.
You got it? Who's gonna put their foot in Robocop's ass?
Foreman from the movie.
No. Somebody from Twin Peaks is gonna try to kick him in his robo balls. Oh yeah, catch some bugs. Yeah.
That's a bug hunt, hello, Mr. Ghost.
That's Doom's favorite overused Ratmus catchphrase. Not another bug hunt, Mr. Ghost. Alright, well then why aren't you getting the fuck out of here so we can, do the dungeon today? Get another one now. And yes, Doom's gonna set his alarm for RoboCop tomorrow, 3 p.m. We got RoboCop tomorrow. We got I assume Twilight Princess on Tuesday, unless something changes. We got Skyward Sword 2 weeks from today, unless something changes.
I use pumpkin seeds for a slingshot.
I could put those rupees in your slingshot and smoke them.
Fuckers in their suits.
That's what Nostriko always said.
Make stuff stronger, but you need to look at my ass.
It's a bonus, if anything. There's no going back. Whatever you do, don't fucking break it. Don't go in Skyview Temple without one.
If I did,
You'd be a bloody noob. The first thing the guide says about Skyview Temple is the downward spiral, and that just describes, playing this game in general.
yes. Have to do anything to it, or
To equip it,
yeah.
to hit the right button, which, there it is. Don't accidentally drink your fucking potion
Just do it.
in real time. I wasn't looking at the screen, so then I hear you bash your bird, and then I realized it must have been on that little island that's right there.
Somehow, like, it must have hit us that age as well.
Yep, Skyview Temple, let's go. It's the first dungeon, how hard could it be, right? It's gotta be the easiest part of the game, right? Just like Skyward Sword is a euphemism, as we discussed, right?
The Forest Temple?
Yes, surprisingly, even though that's not its name.
It's the temple that's in the forest.
Alright, so we got about 55 minutes. Can Ratmus do it? How do you open the door? It's sealed shut. Oh my god, how could this be? Where could the thing be to open the fucking door?
Like up higher or some shit.
No. I saw it twice. Directly above you.
Oh, that thing, okay. Will be spooky down here.
Tree spooky, sir. There are 19 steps to this dungeon. Actually, that's not even counting the boss as a step, and apparently there's a 20th step.
So
there's-
that's fucking wrong.
So the guide is fucking wrong. And please save. Is that a trope, Doom?
My goodness.
You know, well, I was gonna mention this tomorrow when we start watching RoboCop, but I guess I'll mention it right now because I started mentioning it. Like, I always assumed, because the movie came out in 1987, and if you watch it, you're like, when is it supposed to take place? I always assumed that it was supposed to be 20 minutes into the future, right, Doom?
20 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes into the future. That's a trope where it's like, you know, like,
Future, but not really.
it's the near future, you know, some indeterminate amount where it's like just a couple years, but somehow, you know, we have technology or something. It's the near future, unspecified. That's called 20 minutes into the future. But apparently, according to the script, like they never say this in the movie, but like according to the script, like it was intended to be in the year 2043. But yeah, like look at all their technology and stuff, and it's like so ghetto 80s. Like there's no way it's 2043. Try bashing into the wall, maybe. Or, oh, that didn't fall down. Oh, well, you can.
I can get it
You
later.
can get it later, yeah, with the beetle. You have to stun this guy with things and then climb up. I think there's a different trope for that. Is it Z-Rust? Or is that a similar trope? Yeah.
This was fun doing it left-handed.
Okay. Yeah, and pretty much everybody who I see play this game blind doesn't know how to do this, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Didn't you watch E3 the year before this game came out? Everyone who watched E3 before this game came out knows what to do here.
Smacked my hand on my desk thing.
Ratmus was holding his arm extremely vertical and doing very wide things where I think you probably could have seen where the sword was pointing and tried to do a little more precise, but whatever. You did it pretty well, especially compared to a blind person. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention is like, well, I mentioned that when this game first came out, me and Ratmus got it and we played it together, trading off, right? So, Ratmus, when was the last time you played this game?
I don't even remember.
Did you even play it sometime after that by yourself again?
Yeah, I don't know if I did.
Oh, God. Alright, well, you can climb up those vines after you kill those spiders and open up a shortcut for later, which you actually will need, surprisingly. Did you not know what to do, Doom, your first playthrough because you didn't watch E3?
Repeat 3 what?
Well, I'll talk about, like I said, I already streamed this game twice and yelled at it so much about my feelings about it, but I'm not gonna yell and whatnot. But I am gonna say again. I am gonna say again. I think you just want to hit that and go in there.
We get more fucking ammo.
Good question. I don't know.
Should be dropping from Deku bombs.
I think. Wait, go back for a second. To the corridor where you came in here with those Deku Babas. I want to see something. There's those things on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Go to Deku Baba, and then see if you can whack those things on the floor, make them explode. They might give you seeds. What the fuck is this? But it only gave you, 5, so see if you can get some more. Do a spin attack or do that. Zoda says the round white bushes tends to have seeds also.
Yes.
Like this one? Oh yes, there it goes. It falls right off. It's really behind you, but whatever. You got 15 now. It's good to know where you can get seeds, okay.
Zoda knows everything about every game, especially Yonoid.
Zoda knows everything about every game, especially the ones he's never played.
Alright, so that's the only place I can really go.
And like I didn't mention this, but well, I mean, I kind of alluded to this fact. Is like when I'm streaming Twilight Princess, I've as many times as I've played the game, hats off to Doom, because I don't think I could do it with no guide. Those dungeons in Twilight Princess, to me, are really complicated. I don't think you can do that. I think you got to whack him around with the sword and then thrust him. What's what?
Just resetting stuff, so whack them around.
Yeah, that's why. Thrust. It was, and you were doing okay till you fell off the stage. But my point was that those dungeons to me are so complicated that I don't think I could, as many times as I've done them, I think I would have a hard time doing those dungeons without the guide. That's a Monster Claw, I think you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. But this game, like I said, when I did this game off stream with Song, I didn't even look at the guide at all. I did the dungeons 100% no guide, just did them from what memory I had and the logic of the dungeons. And it was totally doable and easy to me. Like, these dungeons are not overly complicated, and that's in the sense of, like, where to go or what to do. Smack him horizontally so that he spins. Then get ready to thrust. Yeah. Yeah, I think I was a little bit worried about getting lost in the Fire Sanctuary, but I really didn't. And that's the part where did we even really need to kill that guy? Oops.
He needs to die, come on.
You needed the practice.
Drown the mushrooms, people.
You're gonna drown yourself. Yeah, in order to, pressing that button to recalibrate, I don't even think you need to pause to do it.
Yeah, but I just want to, like, you could see the thing on the screen then.
Okay, I see.
They all amount to nothing, right?
Yeah, Yes, exactly. Yeah, there's no point in
Going that way.
all that was to read the sign, which you totally don't need to read.
How to read.
Because you need to find the other switch. You know where the other switch is, Ratmus?
Is it that room that I left?
No, it's in this room. It's underneath the stairs directly ahead of you. I think you can still dive and get that 5 rupees right below you if you would like to.
How's everyone's weekend?
How's everyone's weekend? What are you doing this weekend?
Want to come over? What do you mean, no?
Said fuck those rupees, so okay.
Actually, I tried.
You tried, you didn't try hard enough. Maybe you can't get them. Maybe you can't go and get them? I don't know.
Got nuts now, bitch.
Doom, is that a quote from something?
I thought you would have been dead. I guess not.
Bakablend fighting is kind of loud. I'm going to turn it down a little.
Kinda horny.
Turn it down a little bit. You definitely don't need to kill these assholes. You just need to swing
That way.
past so you're in between them, and then you'll have access to the switch. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was from a Weird Al song, but then I was like, what is in the box under the stairs? Like, I don't remember something being in a box.
Just a box. Albuquerque.
Oh, wow, I didn't remember that part.
Okay. Is there any reason to go that way, or?
You want to go that way behind the spider, but just, again, you don't need to kill him. You just swing around him. Amazing being able to change your direction on a vine like this in real time, right?
Yes.
What the fuck? How the hell did you do that?
I don't know.
What the hell?
That it was the controls are 1-to-1.
Are you holding the Joy-Cons backwards again?
No.
That was just a character that you played, right?
Character he chose to play.
Shit. Alright.
Alright. It's just
If there was a Skyward Sword maker, I would fucking lose my shit, okay? Here's what you wanted and needed.
my pants.
Just dungeon map contains a new feature. It's called a built-in compass. We don't need a fucking compass anymore.
Come on, Manus. He's like, I am the compass.
He's like, I am the Senate.
Not yet.
Yeah, check that map. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. So,
Okay.
want to get that chest clearly.
Okay. Do I just drop down?
Yes. I'm getting kind of hungry. See that log and that spider? That's where you want to go. Skyward strike him?
Bitch that moved.
He's not a huge bitch, I'll tell you that.
I think Magnetic North is the same as North. Pity them like, you know, Tattle or whatever pities Kathy.
Alright, well this is the part that I won't shut up about. Wow, Stalnox, wow. Fighting this spider right here, because I think like, you know, I think like I said, I avoided fighting all the spiders until this one. I guess you kind of, this is the first one you kind of have to fight, right? And, you know, Ratmus was having trouble with this earlier in the dungeon, but I think now you're getting it. But the first time we played this game, I was doing the dungeon, I was playing, and I could not, I think you have to do two at once, I could not figure out how to beat that spider with the motion controls. I got so frustrated and so angry that I threw the Wii remote at Ratmus. You know, not like as hard as I could, but I was just like, here, you do it! Do you remember that, Ratmus?
Yeah.
Specifically that part? And what did you feel, you know, when I did that to you?
Pain.
Pain? Did you feel any sadness and shame?
Yes.
Instead of going like this, I would be more like this, but whatever, you did it. But yes, from the first time, you know, I will never forget my first time playing Skyward Sword. For better or worse, and by that I mean...
It's like the first time playing like Resident Evil 6, just like how terrible the drops were because we're playing on the same fucking console. And how that was fucked up, like, you know, made the rest of the game just like worse for me. I mean, it's got its issues, but that like really fucked it.
Okay. Let's talk about Resident Evil 6 instead, yes. How they're gonna remake it, right? Well, they gotta remake 5 first.
I was also talking with my friend about like the Final Fantasy VII remake, and he hates it. Like, you know, it's an action RPG now, like everything is. You know, turn-based RPGs are like a thing of the past.
That's why Doom hates it, right? That reminds me, I saw a video on YouTube the other day. It was basically like a thing where it said adults, I guess it was people around our age or possibly older, possibly younger, around the same age, like an adults react thing, except it was kind of like a game show, not a game show, but a contest thing where it was like, guess the 90s video game from listening to these sounds, you know, that I will play for you. And I only missed, like if I was playing on that, I only missed one, and it was Pokemon Red and Blue. But I actually got Final Fantasy VII.
More kids, if you're a Pokemon, you have to tell me.
Also, Ratmus just moseyed right on into one of the hardest mini bosses in Zelda history right here. You're going to be thrust right in here. Hope to God the motion control. Don't, you know, wave it willy-nilly and hope it's going to work, you know. Pay attention to which way he's throwing you and try to use, you know, the correct slice.
Drink the correct slice.
And no, Doom, absolutely not. Because, I didn't get it off the first thing they played, I wouldn't have got it. But the second thing that they played was the victory music. So, like, you know, I recognize that from listening to Ratmus's MP3s. Good job on beating the mini-boss, Ratmus.
Here's my beetles.
Now you get totally what everyone agrees is the best item in this game, right? Just like we can all agree that the best item in Twilight Princess is what, the spinner?
Yes. We all agree that Fee is going to be dead in there, one way or another.
I'll just mark that off on the checklist. Oh wait, the checklist is the hook beetle. You did not get the hook beetle yet, so you do not mark it off.
So there's a switch. Where is it?
It's like directly above the door when you came in, so you got to make a Yui. And yes, this is totally Daisy's favorite item as well. Congrats, you just wasted that fairy. Yeah, pick up that heart while you're at it. Got it. Turn the other direction. Past the spider. There you go.
Web spider.
He guards the secret base of pornography. Because that's what the internet is for, I heard.
Whoa, what the fuck's the internet?
Just ask Ben Affleck, okay?
Too busy shilling out for Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, he's drinking coffee at some other place.
Yes.
He's a hypocrite.
Yeah,
Well, you could eat lunch, I guess. Alright, going that way at this point is pointless. You want to go on the west side and send your beetle into a hole to get that switch that is marked with an X. Here are these assholes. Hope you get a monster claw. That's not the way you want to go. That's not the way you want to go.
This one?
Yes. One fucking millimeter away.
1 yard line.
I was like, maybe you should go for the plant, but then like you got past it so easily anyway. There you go. And I think, unlike bird statues that are outside, I don't think there's like a necessary reason or point to talking to every single bird statue inside a dungeon,
Yeah.
so it's, I guess, really if you just want to save. I think we're on step 14 right now, out of who knows how many, because the guide was wrong. You did bump your shield a small amount. Is that going to come into play during the Girahim fight? I guess we'll find out. Doom is having leftover fruit salad.
Whoa. I'll do a reefer.
What fruits are in this fruit salad? Oh shit.
One for the nuts.
Yes, and I think I mentioned, like, it took me so long to figure out that, like, that's what you're actually supposed to do, because I don't think Fee or anyone explains to you that, yes, what you want to do is use the motion to flip the thing over. Like, it just never would have occurred to me. Seems to be something's missing, Ratmus.
Gotta go up there.
Yes. Pineapple, kiwi, and blackberry, huh?
The black bear. What?
A box. You're missing a box. Just a box. But yeah, we all know that I don't like pineapple. I'm sure I've had kiwi. I know what it tastes like. Like a real kiwi, I don't really like. I'm sure. I might have had like a strawberry kiwi flavor or something. but I don't think I like real kiwis. The same with blackberry. Like, I've had blackberry Powerade, maybe? But as for just, like, eating blackberries, I don't think I have anything against it, but I don't think I really have either, so...
I should try, like, with the ice cream maker thing we have to, like, try to make the Dole Whip thing from that.
In other words, I hate your fruit salad, Doom, not that you asked or cared. What you should do, Ratmus, is use your ice cream maker to make me some fucking ice cream, but I'd have to come over to your house to do that, so...
Yes.
Right? Because, yeah, I've never experienced any ice cream that Ratmus has made.
What's nice, too, is you can,
There you go.
like, for my friend who
Very nice.
who can't have gluten stuff, like, if they have gluten-free Oreos, like, I could put those in there, mash them up to some vanilla ice cream.
Make gluten-free cookies and cream.
Yeah. You can also do, like, my girlfriend has issues with dairy, so, like, you could do coconut.
Are you going out again, Doom? You know, I've heard a lot of, I think it was on Alex versus America and a lot of those shows, you know, doing corn ice cream.
Oh, which is crazy.
Oh, I read that wrong. I thought you were talking about a dinner that you were going to have tonight. Okay,
It's
so
about the dinner you're going to have tonight.
so you went out last night, but you have not posted those pictures yet, but apparently you're going to at some point, okay? How do you get back? Gotta use your beetle, man. Beetle snuff. Come on, man. There is a guy on YouTube that Song and I are currently watching stream. What he does is he's already streamed the entire game and finished it, but then like he has somebody edit those streams and post them on YouTube later as edited videos. But the funny part is, like, one of the funny things that he does is whenever he uses Beetle, he like talks to Beetle sort of, and then like in post he has somebody else do like a Beetle voice of like if Beetle was like a sentient talking character, and of course he's always pissed that, you know, like he tells him to do shit and like bashes his head into things. It's really funny.
It's basically like the golf ball and, you know,
For some reason I thought you were saying it's basically like the Gulf War. I was like, what?
All right, Saddam, I want you to, you know, surrender and give up your power willingly.
Okay, now you knock down those fucking Deku Babas from the ceiling that are cock blocking you from getting you through this door. I wonder if Skyblazer, you know, figured out how to do this. Did Skyblazer ever play Skyward Sword, Doom?
Call it Skyward Blazer.
I don't think you have to destroy the other two. Maybe you do. Maybe you want to out of extreme hatred and prejudice. I don't know. I don't know if they can hit you from there, but I don't know. Is it worth trying? I'm gonna try and see if they can eat you or not. I'm guessing they cannot.
You're scaring me.
They're trying but failing. Okay. Dream is playing The Legend of Heroes Triforce Zelda, which is the game that I just made up. Boy! Just like on Whose Line that you'll watch later.
Hail Hydra. It's worth it, guys.
I totally don't know what the hell Hail Hydra means because I've never seen a Captain America movie, although we did play that Captain America game for Xbox 360. Good times, right?
Yes. Zelda's totally there, right?
I mean, Fee would never lie to you, right? Fee said that she could smell that Zelda just like that Peppa. You didn't believe.
Really not.
Whoa. Earlier in the dungeon, there's something that the strategy guide refers to as the Bridge of Doom. Doom, do you even have this strategy guide for this game?
You even have a bridge, Doom?
Do you even have a bridge? Your own bridge?
What's in that?
This is a shortcut back. Yes, you can, you know, high above you here is a switch you can hit to open that, yes. Way up there. Now here's something you could do is bash into that and fail. Wow. No, but what you could do is once you open the gate, like purposefully not get that heart piece and save it till after you get the boss key, just because it will heal you.
Okay.
Better go the right direction this time. It's like right in there. Okay. I remember at some point, like, we made a video showing Doom all of our strategy guides. But, like, we have what? We have Ocarina of Time, we have Majora's Mask. Well, actually, we have A Link to the Past, if you definitely count that weird old strategy guide. We have the NES Game Atlas for Zelda 1 and 2. Then we have that unauthorized guide for Link to the Past. Then we have, like, Prima guides for Ocarina and Majora. Then we also have Twilight Princess... and Wind Waker, with all the errors, and Skyward Sword. So yeah, that's every Zelda game that I've ever played, right? We have no such thing for Breath of the Wild. I don't even know if they made a physical guide for Breath of the Wild. The other thing is, I wonder how much each one of them cost, because on the back of this one, it says it costs $24.99 US, and that sounds like a lot for a damn strategy guide. Did it say that opponent was good eaten? If not, it was worthless. Guess what, Doom? Right now I am holding in my hands what Bunny needs or needed. The Grand Theft Auto 4 Brady Games Strategy Guide, which is insanely thick. It's 286 pages, but I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot because, I mean, actually, like, the Skyward Sword is like 260 something pages, but this is really thick. Like, it is twice the thickness of Skyward Sword, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, it's twice the thickness for sure. So I don't know, like they must use really thick paper, like, or something. Let's see, main story walkthrough. Let me see where Bunny is at right now. Yeah, like, I think she just did that mission that unlocked the ability to, like, you go into a cop car and you look at the computer and it's like, basically, I think this game's version of vigilante missions. So it's like a side job that you can do. And so, like, in the first section of the game, there's like, what is this? One of the, I think there's 10 criminals that you can go after, like, at each main part of the game. Is what it looks like to me. I'm not sure if she's unlocked this yet, but there's also a thing where it's like stealing cars, and yeah, it's a thing where, like, I guess you go online and look for cars that people want stolen, then you go find the cars. It's like a side mission. Okay, well, I think she's somewhere around page 70. which is obviously probably not that far into the game. Let me see, like a lot of the first... Well, okay, I was like, are a lot of the first pages like not about missions? But no, they really are. Like, mission 1 starts on page 10, so... Ratmus has got this all figured out, right? Apparently not. But yeah, I mean, this is just... long story short, this guide is insane, we think. This is the thickest strategy guide I have ever owned. Even Super Mario Galaxy is really thick for some reason.
Ooh, galaxies.
And then, actually, there is a separate physical strategy guide just for the GTA 4 DLC packs as well. That's not even including the DLC.
Got the H.
Now it's time to get the H out of there. Alright, well, now did you actually pick up that heart piece?
No, I didn't yet.
Okay.
But I can now, right? Even though I didn't take any damage.
Yeah, I was like, well... Alright. This is piece number 4. Giving a full container. Excellent. So here we go. We're about to do the hardest part in the game. Do I mean Girahim or do I mean the boss key thingamajig? Yeah, recenter it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure she's not even like 1/3 into the main story of the game, Doom. And she is, of course, just doing the main story that doesn't even include all the crazy side missions in that game. Yeah, she did. I don't know if you're reading the comments that I've been posting on her videos. You probably want to save first. But I mentioned that Brucey is like one of the best characters, right, Ratmus?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and even Bunny agrees. And if you haven't seen the most recent part, I don't know how much you've seen of Brucey, but you'll see a lot more of him. Holy shit, Ratmus did it, everybody. The hardest part of the game is over. Now we got the first boss, and the first boss of a Zelda game is always easy, of course. What's it going to be, Goma?
Gooma.
Something that does like 1/4 of a heart of damage, I hope. Oh, and another thing I wanted to mention, Doom, again, me complaining about the first time I ever played this game, when I fought Girahim, I broke my shield and I game overed and died, and I was of course pissed. But now, you know how in Breath of the Wild, like, your swords and shields break all the time, and it doesn't even matter, right? Who cares? You break something, you just get a new one, right? Yeah, where was the Age of Aquamentus? Well, I was watching this one guy on YouTube play Skyward Sword blind, and it's not the one that Song and I are watching together. This guy was... there's a lot of things about this guy that Song would find extremely frustrating, and I would find extremely frustrating. But he played Breath of the Wild before Skyward Sword, as unfortunately a lot of kids these days do. So to him, breaking his shield was nothing. It was no big deal. He didn't even care. He must have broke 20 plus wooden shields in this game and didn't even bat an eye. He just broke them and bought another one. They were nothing to him because after playing Breath of the Wild, that was his mindset. He's like, oh, that doesn't matter. You break a shield, you just buy another one. Whereas to me, playing this game for the first time, no concept of that. Never in all my life in a Zelda game had I ever had a breaking shields. So like to me, my thoughts are, my internalization was, if I broke my shield, that is a failure. I did something wrong. That is terrible. That is something worthy of getting angry about. Like, that is wrong and incorrect, and I cannot tolerate this. I have to reset. I cannot do that, ever. It's just like a completely different mindset from me being a 40-something 20-something-year-old man. Of course, I guess I was a 30-something-year-old man when this game first came out.
It's like, boomers and televisions versus,
It's like
zoomers.
Boomers and zoomers. Yeah, let's all bring it back to that.
Well, it's like
anyways,
you get the TV repairman to come and fix it.
Okay, now let's ignore all that and let's have Ratmus kill gear him for the first time. Let's all watch this together and hope Ratmus doesn't fuck this up. Yeah, anytime you feel like you want to recalibrate, just, do it. I mean, you're doing fine so far.
Figured he would just dodge that shit.
I just noticed, why is there a giant picture of the sun on the floor? What does any of this have to do with the sun?
It's like Tangled, right?
I never saw that. Hold it to one side so that he does, and then
Go the other way.
yeah, and then hit him from the other side. Always be precise like laser. So he's got to be coming to his second form soon. There he goes. Yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive because when he charges like that, yeah, like that's what you're supposed to do, is actually swing wildly at him. For some reason I forgot that, and when I was doing this, I kept trying to shield bash him when he charged at me, but that's wrong. You're actually supposed to swing at him as much as you can when he charges you. That was stupid on my part. Yeah, and on Duke's part apparently too, because that's wrong.
Slash.
It's good. You're taking a few hits, but you're okay. Okay, well, I mean, that's another thing is for some reason in this game, I almost never could get the shield bash timing working well on any enemy. So a lot of times I just stopped using shield bashing altogether in this version. Thank God you came in here with that extra heart container, right?
What's that, bitch?
There you go. It was not a flawless victory, but you didn't die or do anything stupid, so just good job. I didn't even look at the clock. Yeah, it's we did it with enough time to spare. Well done, Ratmus.
Yay.
Yeah, because your sword is so pitiful, right? When you have to fight him again, it'll be easier. Wait, what? You have to fight bosses again? Repeat times? What?
Duty.
Why am I on this page of the guide? I should be over here. Was there ever really a door there to begin with?
Yes.
Yes, unlike Salsa and everyone else who plays this game, blind or not intelligently, don't forget the Goddess Cube. behind the thingy. I think, didn't Salsa immediately rush back into the dungeon and go all through it again just to get the damn goddess cube? Yes.
That's behind all this shit.
Yes, and by all this shit, you mean the literal goddess, right? There's a fish in there. Can you go fishing? Alright, here we go. Goddess cube number 3. Which is 300 rupees of all things. Catch a fish in a net, yeah. I mean, you should be able to. Can you bonk into that tree and maybe get some honeycombs? Yeah, we should have gone back for those honeycombs. It would have been a good time to do that. Well, and then, okay, those aren't beehives, so never mind. Yeah. You could sneak up on some birds and catch them in your net if you want to waste time doing that. Or you could just hit the thing and get the hell out of here. You mean honeycomb's big? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not small. No, no, no. That was our childhood, right, Ratmus? Mm-hmm. Not actually eating the cereal, God no. I meant that commercial.
You know, punch out where you're like, honeycomb, honeycomb.
I told Song that I'm not entirely sure if I've ever actually eaten Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, and she said, what the hell is wrong with me?
Yes, I know I have. Things right with the world now.
Master, I have a message written in the language of the goddess. This message can only be delivered in the form of interpretive dance.
By her body sexually.
Yes, we all know she watched her cooter in here. He goes back into the sword and then immediately comes out again. Real efficient there, Fee. Dialogue is all pointless. Just blow past it.
Oh God. You didn't die.
Who are you? How dare you? Yes. So one of the things, like you said, if you could do is if you wanted to farm 4 honeycombs, go back to the sky and then immediately come back down here and farm 4 honeycombs. Or you could just say forget that for now. You could go get that goddess chest that you unlocked. We've got about 5 minutes. What do you want to do?
Let's get that goddess cube.
It's on Pumpkin Landing, and this time it's actually on the front roof. So you better land properly. Alright, we'll farm shit later. Ratmus is going for the cube. Now you can hold 300 rupees, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You only got 73. Alright, yes. We will be ending in a few minutes, so bye, Doom. Thanks for being here. I already said what's going on. You know that. Thanks for being here. But yeah, one more time for posterity. I think that Tuesday will be continuing. I will be continuing Twilight Princess. And then 2 weeks from today, Ratmus will probably be continuing this game, Skyward Sword. Faceplant.
Where is it?
Over the front door awning.
Okay.
There, over here. Okay. Now you may as well fly back to Skyloft. You could immediately put the thing into the thing to open up the next area. Or we could save that for later and do some shopping. Or just save and quit. Your dad walking around. So yeah, next time we will put the thing into the thing, which I know you guys totally know what that means, which actually unlocks the kooky side quest, and we'll have the opportunity to buy some stuff perhaps. Perhaps the Iron Shield, perhaps another extra wallet. I believe the checklist is up to date. Let's see. Oh, actually, I did not mark off that you got the slingshot, which is the thing that needs to be marked off because it can be upgraded. So you got the wooden shield, the bandage shield, the bug net, the slingshot, the extra wallet number 1. You got heart pieces 1 through 4. You got bottles 1 and 2. You got goddess chests and cubes 1, 2, and 3. And that is all that you've gotten so far, I believe. So that is that. Now, who is streaming right now? Library Care. RPG Fan, Tears of the Kingdom, Samsonite, Legend of Dragoon. We're not going to raid anyone, and Ratmus is ending here. So, well, I mean, I think you did a good job so far, Ratmus. What are your thoughts on Skyward Sword HD so far and the controls and everything?
I mean, they're functional. I've had some issues, but like being able to reset stuff easily. And stuff
Yes,
is,
when you can say, well, they're functional, you know, that's better than the first Skyward Sword, right?
yes.
All right, that is the end of the stream. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Ratmus doesn't know how to turn a switch off. Just press that button, okay? Well, you didn't actually quit the game, but whatever. That's in the stream. Bye.
Bye, everyone.